Have you ever tried drawing with both hands? Okay, at the same time though. What if I told you that this simple act could calm your mind, help you to refocus, and bring you back to peace when life feels overwhelming? Now, I don't know about you, but I know that I've definitely been there. Bilateral drawing, what it is not about creating this perfect piece of art. It's about the experience you have during the process. It's about finding stillness through movement, balance through flow, and healing through the gentle rhythm of both your hands working together. Now, Artistic Soul's Journey, I was able to use bilateral drawing as a method of healing to create a safe space with families in the summer, free for the community. And honestly, this ability to try bilateral drawing is accessible anywhere and anytime. Now, bilateral drawing simply means using both hands at once to draw, color, or doodle, each moving together or in its own rhythm. The practice activates both sides of the brain, helping the logical and emotional parts of us communicate and restore balance. Now, believe me, you don't need any art skills. You don't even need much space. All you need is a stable surface, a sheet of paper, and 2 markers, one light, one dark. I mean, you can use crayons, you can use oil pastels. Honestly, you can use any one of those items that you may have in the house. You can do this sitting at a desk or standing at a wall with your paper taped up, or even on the floor if that's where you feel grounded, right? Where you feel peace. It's a practice of release, focus, and quieting the mind. Now, in today's world, we're constantly moving, our minds are racing, our emotions are bottled up or exploding between responsibilities, work, the silent weight of personal challenges. And many of us forget to pause and breathe. For people carrying grief, anxiety, or trauma, that pause is essential. Bilateral drawing creates that moment. It helps you ground yourself, reconnect with your breath, and release the thoughts and emotions that feel tangled inside. It's not about how your drawing looks. I repeat, it's not about that, right? But it's about the journey that you go through emotionally. It's about the release that you experience. It's about what your body and spirit let go of while you create. There was a time when I had so many art ideas swirling in my head that I did not know where to start. Now, if you're creative like me or in your own realm, I have a lot of ideas floating in my head. And I got up this day and I just felt completely overwhelmed. So many projects, so many visions, yet my energy felt scattered. I sat there for hours doing only what felt absolutely necessary, but not the things that would feed my soul, right? That would encourage my soul. Eventually, I sighed, looked around, and realized I just need to let it go. To draw without thinking. So I picked up 2 markers and began to doodle with both hands, letting the lines move however they wanted. That simple act of bilateral drawing helped me to breathe again. I thought about what God said to me, just about myself and the prophetic words that God has given me about my business, right, as I'm creating. And after that, I took a nap, and when I woke up, I felt more refreshed. I ended up finishing a few acrylic pour paintings I had planned for a journal I was working on that day, reminding me that healing often begins with slowing down and creating without expectation. So I had this opportunity to create on a larger paper, stuck not to a wall, but to, these dividers, right? Where I was able to return to my peace and my creative flow. And I decided to try this now with more space. And I did. And I was able to As my brain begins to communicate, the bilateral movements help to regulate emotions, reduce anxiety, and balance out my nervous system. I wanted to be able to extend my arms, rotate my arms, dance and move. And many describe it as entering a flow state, a calm awareness where time slows down and the world feels lighter. Your breathing deepens, your body relaxes, and you reconnect with your own rhythm. This is why we say it's not about art. It's about healing through motion. The workshops that I am creating with community and have created, we start off with a grounding moment where we're breathing. I play some soft music, and our intention is to just be mindful in the space that we're in, and to draw freely with both hands. We may do it as a group, as two individuals, one-on-one, or a large group. You may also draw, do these doodlings with your eyes closed. I suggest always having one lighter marker and one darker, or crayon, etc. And then let one represent what you're ready to release, and the other what you'd like to keep and nurture. When you finish, you can flip your paper over and write one word or phrases that captures what you felt or discovered. Remember, there is no wrong way to do bilateral drawing in the sense of it has to be this amazing masterpiece. And it's not about straight lines or perfect lines. It's about being present. Some days your lines may look messy. Other days, peaceful. Each one represents a moment in your journey, a visual reflection of your inner world. Through practice, you learn to listen to yourself without judgment. And that's the gift of this technique. Brings gentle awareness and release. Bilateral drawing is for everyone, right? It's for kids, it's for teens, adults, our seasoned seniors and families. For elementary kids, it helps children to focus, calm their energy, and express feelings through playful movement. For teens, it may offer an outlet to release stress, explore emotions, and build confidence. And over the summer, I really was able to see families come together and then also find their own flow state, their own zone, where they're no longer having like deep conversations and kind of looking at each other's papers. They are enjoying that process for themselves. And I always ask, what did you come in with and what are you leaving with, right? Some people said, I've come in stressed, I've come in hungry, I come in very anxious. And, they say they leave with peace. They leave with an activity that they can try to do at home. This activity, it restores balance, it quiets the mind, and reconnects creativity with self-care. For our seasoned seniors, it supports memory, fine motor skills, and provides peaceful relaxation. For families, it strengthens that connection, communication, and joy through shared creativity. Artistic Soul's Journey. We believe, my organization, we believe healing doesn't always come through words. Sometimes it begins with colors, a blank page, and the courage to let your hands move simultaneously and individually. So wherever you are, take a deep breath. Pick up 2 markers or crayons or pastels and let your soul draw its way back to calm. I always ask you to allow art into your heart. Now, let's talk about what you'll need and how you can make this practice your own. The beautiful thing about bilateral drawing is that you can do it anywhere. All you need is a stable surface, a piece of paper, and 2 markers or crayons or crayolas or whatever it is that you like. But definitely one light one and one dark one. And if you have access to mixed media paper, Bristol board or cardstock, you can even check Five Below. that will definitely work. Long as it's thick enough that your markers won't bleed through. But honestly, whatever paper you have nearby works just fine. Don't wait for the perfect supplies. Your healing can begin right where you are with what you already have. We believe creativity and healing should always be accessible. You can practice bilateral drawing at your desk, on your lunch break. If you have space, you can sit on the floor or even tape your paper to the wall. And you can also do this on the train. I've done this on the train. I don't need a lot of space. It doesn't have to be a big piece of paper, cardstock paper, or sketch book pad. It can be like a 5x7 or, 8x10. But this is your time to breathe, to move, and to let your hands speak what words can't. And if you want to take it a step further, try combining bilateral drawing with other two-hand activities. Things like clapping games, mirror drawing with a friend, or gentle mirror stretches where you move together. These small additions help strengthen coordination, balance, and emotional connection. Because bilateral drawing isn't just about art, it's about connection. Connection to your body, your emotions, and your peace. So next time you feel overwhelmed or stuck, don't overthink it. Pick up 2 markers, take a deep breath, and just begin. Let the lines flow, the colors move, and your spirit settle. At Artistic Souls Journey, we believe your healing doesn't have to be loud or perfect. It can start quietly with 2 hands, a blank page, and the courage to just begin.